Okay, what's up? I'm back with more Terminator Resistance. I'm going to try and keep this a bit more shorter than the last one. Uh, but you know, no promises. Promises. I guess straightforward.
Skynet got to them.
Yeah. Okay. I guess this is. I don't know how.
If anyone's hearing this, please respond.
I don't know how you guys are enjoying the series right now because nobody really comments down in the comments. I'm gonna assume you guys are loving the series based on the amount of views and the time I've seen watched. But overall, I'm enjoying the game. I'm not sure if I don't want to talk. I don't talk about reviews about games anymore. I used to do that with the I did that with that one game I played a while back. That was what was it called? It was.
Is anyone else out there?
It was a Dead Space.
God damn it.
It was the game made by the Dead Space people. Remember it's called Calypso Protocol. My bad. I remembered. Yeah, the one game I got so mad at because the developers were so stupid. They handed out the game to all these reviewers who played the full game, recorded the whole game, and then on day one they released almost all the videos of the game, basically ruining it. And then they put up reviews hating on the game. Just incompetent, man. I don't know what they were thinking. And literally, the reviewer's like, "I played the game 6 times." Are you kidding me? How? And then they're just... The Calypso Protocol isn't that bad. It was actually pretty fun. It was the stutter problems and frame rate drops and yeah, the combat with the melee only was an issue.
Look, we got one.
He's wearing a resistance uniform.
Who did you kill to get that, you filthy machine?
No, don't! Wait, he's human!
Sorry about that, Sergeant. The infiltrators took some of our key positions, so we're extra cautious. If we'd known that you were joining us in the North Division, that would have never happened.
You know who I am.
We all do, Sergeant Rivers. John Connor told us about you. He said you'd come and bring those coordinates.
How did he know I'd have them?
That you'll have to ask him yourself. He's waiting for you upstairs.
He's the only survivor from Baron's division.
Bro, look at that thing. Oh man. Oh, those garbage guns. Actually, these are actually pretty cool looking guns, to be honest. They're like an AK or no, SKS, to be honest. And this is kind of more like standard death machine. That's the new rifle. It's like a Trevor. And then there's your standard M16. So I'm guessing this...
The one Connor's been talking about.
This is the quartermaster. Oh man, there's my sniper rifle. There's that M14.
Sergeant.
Commander.
Sergeant Rivers, I've been expecting you. I took the liberty of collecting the Central Corps' coordinates you brought us. I hope you don't mind.
Not at all. Are we preparing to attack the Corps?
I've sent a unit to do that. We're getting ready to strike the time displacement equipment. Very soon Skynet will realize that they're losing this war, so they'll try to send infiltrators back in time to prevent that from happening.
Do we stand a chance?
Thanks to the security codes that Mac provided, we've been able to seize control of an HK tank for the first time. It should give us the advantage against Skynet's defense grid. We'll smash it once and for all. I understand that all this might be confusing to you, so if you have any questions, now's the time to ask them.
Okay. How did you know the Central Core wouldn't be at the observatory? Who is Stranger? Why am I targeted by Terminators? No, I don't know. No, I don't.
How did you know that the Central Core wasn't at the observatory?
Understanding the changing nature of time travel made me anticipate the most unexpected events. So when I learned from a mutual friend of ours that a Terminator was sent back to our time, I suspected the future I was told would change.
What do you mean?
When that infiltrator connected to Skynet, it warned them about the attack on the observatory. They had to move the Central Core, otherwise they would lose again. Unfortunately, the intel we received came at a cost. But if there was any other way, I would have taken it gladly.
Who is the Stranger?
In one alternative future, we reached the time displacement equipment and sent our soldiers back in time. Like always, the mission was to assure the safety of the people Skynet marked for termination, one of whom was you. Knowing the importance of your mission, many volunteered to go back, so I took it upon myself to choose a protector from among them. And the one I chose was you. You are the one you call Stranger.
Why am I targeted for termination?
You're the one who discovered the true location of the Central Core. You're the messenger of the intel that could lead to Skynet's downfall. I'm sure you'll figure out the rest when the time comes. But right now, I want you to get ready. Tonight, soldier, we stop Skynet.
Alright, front lines. John Connor anticipates everything that's happened. He knew that Skynet would try to deceive us. He had faith that I would bring him those coordinates. The name Connor was always okay, with hope, and now I know why. I have faith that he will lead us through this final battle.
124 are on their way to the Central Core.
Then we better get ready. Take whatever you need, Sergeant.
Oh, so this one should bolts. Okay, so let me that real quick. Has a sight on it, so I think I'm gonna use this one. So I'm gonna take all this off. Back. Then we're going to upgrade this. Image. Ability. Activate. And then we're going to take this one. Hold on, we dropped some stuff here. We upgrade this. Move. 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 Yeah, I'm getting rid of the red laser gun. I'm gonna drop that. This one we're gonna upgrade. Big. I think I'm getting rid of all the red guns. Sorry. Don't need them. Drop. Gonna equip that one. So now I'm going straight up blue. I'm straight up going for the blue. That over there. Let's this one first upgraded. Damage. Flip. Damage. Activate. This one we're gonna upgrade with what basically what we had before. I gotta put it back together though. Fire rate. Much, but go with flip. That one. Damage. There we go. That works. Bro, that damage is insane. Alright, and then that all relies off of blue, so not a big problem. However, I gotta make blue weapons. Gotta craft a lot of that. Yeah, that goes all. That's basically all my weapons. Rocket launcher, drop one. That minigun. So the clip size is 80. Stability, not good. That's garbage. There's Connor, so. The quartermaster? Buy ammo or guns from. Okay. So I guess that was all. They were just handing me all that stuff on the board. I have to craft the rest. Now he's like Connor.
Sergeant Rivers, it's time. I want you to take a team of my soldiers and fight your way to Skynet's defense grid. We have to destroy those turrets to get to the TDE, but don't worry. We'll provide the support. It's in your hands now, Rivers. Follow me.
We've explored the area more.
Commander?
Commander.
Yes.
Sergeant, we're waiting up ahead.
Oh, nice. Okay.
The defense grid. I see it.
Dude, the payoff for this game is pretty good, dude. Yeah, I gotta give it to him. Upgrading these guns with better chips is really cool. I don't even have a red laser gun, but anymore. Oh, T850s. I got you guys, don't worry. I got gift.
Watch the flanks! Drones! There's more of them!
Commander, the first sector is secured.
All right, Rivers. Continue the offensive. Preparing to send in the tank.
Give me plasma or something. Give me a chip.
Watch out! Zero in on that T-47!
What? Oh no, not that thing. Alright, fine, I'll hit him with the rocket launcher. That rocket launcher. Nice. Alright. Back. The HK doesn't come back. It's coming back.
Push forward!
Okay.
Another sector cleared.
That's good to hear, Sergeant. The HK tank just went online. You've got to keep going.
Fine, it's do it. Okay.
Aerial, down it!
Perfect timing!
Nice.
T-47 ahead! Two of them! Sergeant, I got a visual on the defense grid turret.
go! Go down.
Commander, the defense grid is active. We can't go through. No way, no how.
HK tank is on its way. Hold your position.
Aerial! Sergeant, we need backup! Hang in there! Watch out for that defense grid! Pull back! Pull back! The defense grid is smashed!
Rivers, status.
We breached the defense grid, Commander.
Good. That HK will accompany you. Proceed forward. Remember, this is not over yet.
Check your fire! That tank is ours!
Got a tank on our side. Let's go! Let's see what you got, buddy. Don't let me down. Actually, the defense grid with HK tank. Oh man. On.
Push forward!
That thing just steamrolls through everything.
Rivers, I just received intel from the 124. They've located the central core. It was at the coordinates you gave. They'll strike soon. Continue with the offensive.
More Terminators. Once these weapons get pretty OP, there's like nothing stopping me. I can truck through these guys. Like that assault rifle is only good for close quarter, I've noticed. This weapon I can use from a distance.
Rivers, we just got a reading that Skynet's trying to activate the time displacement equipment. They know they're going to lose this war. You need to hurry.
Everyone, on me!
got...
This is it! That's the lab they keep the time displacement thing!
Spread out!
Shoot. I have other rockets. Heal up.
TDE just went online. I repeat, TDE just went online. Rivers, there's no stopping now.
Silverfish, take cover!
It's happening. Skynet's starting to send Terminators back.
Suppressive fire!
The first Terminator just went through. Another one!
We're almost there!
The third Terminator has been sent. I repeat, the third Terminator has been sent.
Rockets! They're heading this way! Ah!
Oh, man.
Commander, what's going on?
The 124 destroyed the central core and stopped Skynet.
So is the war over?
For some of us, yes. But just before we destroyed the core, Skynet managed to send 3 Terminators back in time. The only thing in our power now is to send the Protectors to meet them.
Protectors?
The ones that will assure the safety of the people marked for termination. The first Protector has to be Sergeant Kyle Reese. He'll go after the T-800 that's targeting my mother as we speak. By killing her, Skynet will try to erase me from ever existing. The second one will seek to destroy the T-1000.
T-1000?
A Terminator made of mimetic polyalloy, sent back to kill me as a child. A single prototype, created by Skynet. It's too powerful for a single human being. That's why we'll have to send a Terminator of our own. Do you have that CPU that Mac reprogrammed?
I do. You want to send a Terminator to protect your younger self? Won't you be afraid?
will be. Then, there's the matter of the infiltrator that was sent after you. The war can end for you right now, but the question is, are you willing to sacrifice your future to protect your past? By being here, you've already proven that this is not beyond your capabilities. But I'll leave the decision up to you.
Will I be able to fix my past mistakes?
I always believe that the future's not set. There's no fate but what we make for ourselves. You do have the power to change it, and protect the ones you care about. So, what will it be then?
I'll go back
I'll
in
do
time.
it. I'll go back.
I knew you would.
Let's hope I won't get killed this time around.
Let us begin then.
John Connor prepared the time displacement equipment to send protectors back in time. He knew that the final battle would not be fought here, but in the past. A resistance soldier named Kyle Reese was the first man to go back to 1984. His objective was to protect Sarah Connor, John's mother. The second one was not a man, but a Terminator. Using the chip Dr. Mack reprogrammed, we took control of a single infiltrator unit, Cyberdyne Systems Model 101. It was sent back to 1995 to intercept the sole T-1000 prototype and protect a young John Connor. I couldn't have someone risk their life to protect me. That's why I decided to go myself. It gave me a chance to right the wrongs of my actions. After 30 years, this war against the machines is finally over. But not all of us lived to see the end of it. We never found Baron's body in the shelter. She never stopped fighting, and if she's still alive, I doubt she ever will. She was the leader we needed in wartime, but I'm not sure if she'll find a place during this time of peace. I lied to Erin about her husband to make her leave the shelter. I saved her life, but at what cost? Was it my place to intervene and give her false hope? Ryan stayed in the shelter and died. He was a good man with a good heart. Jennifer and Patrick left before the attack. I'm glad I convinced her to leave. I hope that our paths will cross sometime soon. Baron asked me to kill Mac, but I couldn't do it. He left soon after my warning, only to be captured by Skynet. We found him alive in one of Skynet's prisons. And as for me, it was time to start over. Listen to me if you want to live.
I gotta say, dude, I love this. This is actually really good. I'm not sure if there's any other Terminator games. But this was, like, really good. There is one coming out, though. I know there's a Terminator game coming out. But it's not a first-person type game. It's more RTS. It's in the style of the world of... Man, what was that game called? I remember years ago. I think it's World of Conflict or something. Yeah. World of Conflict, where it's like you command those armies small armies. You can't build bases really. It's just you fall in troops. You gotta take little circle points and capture points and hold them. That's the type of game that's coming out. They're making apparently a Terminator version of it. So you have Skynet and the Resistance fighting each other. It seems cool. Problem is, it's not gonna be a big seller for those who are who are into RTSs and shooters and so that it's gonna have a small community, guaranteed. Because that's just how all RTSs turn out these days. We don't have the big communities like we used to have for RTSs. RTSs, if you don't know what RTS means, it stands for real-time strategy game. This can be any in form of Hexic, Warcraft, not World of Warcraft, but how about Warcraft 3 and stuff like that. Or StarCraft. For anyone, everybody should know what StarCraft is. It's a popular game. Yeah. Games like that don't do well like you would think anymore. Because the generation of people these days they're not slow paced, build my base, build my army. They're the gun railing shooter guys with Call of Duties. They're that's the basic average game today. They're Call of Duty player. Hardcore gamers are the people that play games like RTSs and other stuff. But yeah, me, I love RTSs. I grew up playing RTSs when I was a kid. I didn't play my first ever first person shooter until I was like 7. Yeah, I think it was well, I was like, I can't remember how. That was when the collection of. I think it was when the collection of what's it called came out. The company here, Command and Conquer collection came out, and they came with not Red Alert. What was that game called? Renegades. Command and Conquer Renegades. That would have been my. Oh man, I always have problems with this because there's so many games I played when I was a kid, but all of them were RTSs. I only have a memory of RTS. My life. Like, my favorite RTS was Command and Conquer Generals. Out of all of them, that was my favorite. And then Lord of the Rings came in. I'm a big fan of that. But mostly my first ever was I think it's either Renegade or it's Battlefield Vietnam. Those are that's the debate. I can't remember which one came first. I always go Renegade because it was an old title. Thousands. And then Battlefield was a much more better looking. It's over. Bye. Trying to see if there's anything at the end here. Yeah, I guess I got the somewhat good ending. Ryan. I guess I was supposed to get him kicked out. So, my bad, but okay. I like the ending, how it kind of leaves you off as a cliffhanger. You could always go back and play the game again to see what the other ending is. But, yeah, I enjoyed the game. I think the studio that made this was the same one that made, what was it? It's not Resistance. It was actually, was it Resistance? Or what? Not it was something Resistance. It's when the United States was conquered by the Koreans or something. I can't remember what it was called, but it was not very good. It was not well received. But this I like. This was very good. I know I did read some of the comments. Some people were angry that there was red lasers. I'm like, that's okay. Kind of makes sense to have red lasers because it just makes sense. Like the start of the game, starting with bullets and stuff like that. And so I guess more modern weaponry, and then it goes to futuristic. Like it makes sense to go red lasers, and then at the ending we get blue, violet plasma guns. because that's kind of like new. It's like aging technology because it's like a buildup of technology advancing. That's what makes sense to me. It should make sense to others. But I know people are like, I want my my violet laser gun from the movies too. Sad that they come at the end basically. Not really. Get a hand of them. Get some of them. At near like maybe the third quarter of the game. So you get your enjoyment out of it, and then we get to play literally in the ending of the war basically. It was good. I actually enjoyed this. It was really fun. Let me see what else. We still have apparently Annihilation Line campaign, and then we have the new Infiltrator mode. So I'm gonna go check out the Annihilation campaign because I just did the main campaign. So I don't know how long the Annihilation Line campaign will be. I'm gonna assume pretty short. But as always, like and subscribe. Actually just hit the subscribe button and comment down below if you enjoyed the series so far. As always, I'll see you guys next time.